I'm not reading all that. I'm happy for you though, or sorry that happened. I've seen a lot of people saying I'm going to dance around this and not talk about it. Does that actually sound like me? I've always walked straight into the burning barn like a dumbass. I wanted to sleep on this one to cut through biases I might have had before typing up a storm, but it's already lit. Drop the ha react slightly smiling face. Also, I haven't deleted any threads in zoo over this, and most my active modding is removing things like prawn accounts these days. But in general, when something multi-threads like crazy all day, Robbie's rule to newer mods is push it to one thread till I get to it, and he was asleep all day. Message him with any concerns about moderation on that, as he's the ultimate decider and will probably be understanding depending on what the post was about. 1. Many people are going to quickly point out I am biased because I get paid for making a % of sales on her products. I've always done my best to put my audience first over a sale, no matter the amount of sponsors. At the end of the day, my channel is nothing without the revolving returning audience, and trust isn't replaceable. Recent examples would be that I don't think that people should buy Ancient Guardians, Lightning Overdrive, Ice Barrier Structure, or Blazing Vortex sealed and pick up singles they want because estimated value doesn't make sense. War Rock Best Egg Let's Go, even though I'd make way more from sealed sales than singles. I am biased towards Amanda as a person, and I feel like I know a lot more of her situation than most people. Everyone trying to estimate interest-free loans when she pays for products upfront on the orders and splits with other artists. She's handled the influx of volume better than I probably personally would, taking on hires for customer service and fulfillment. I'm stubborn and try to do everything myself. I do try my best not to be biased towards her business or any business as a company, even if they pay me. I've had sponsors ask me to push X or Y product like Blazing Vortex, and I'll show it on screen and directly say, but I wouldn't buy it even with the sale, and spend your money on something else. I have given warnings of potential delays on her products in some videos. But seeing this, not enough, and the disclaimer should have been with every feature. Am I overly too understanding in this situation? Probably, and here's why. I've watched her tackle problem after problem that has come up. But I also don't think she accounted for just how much up-volume YouTubers and streamers discount codes would bring, and I feel partially responsible for adding on to that pile. The #1 complaint before was communication and updates, because her more core audience who purchased was a lot more aware of the delays, and now that communication and updates are constant, frequent, and better on her Facebook link directly through her site. Now the #1 complaint is fulfillment time, which is a problem. You have a right to complain. And she does refund even after an order is in, taking the product already being paid for on the chin when it happens, and I do think it would be better to just push back estimated wait times and have anything beating those schedules just appear early on products on the order, rather than people constantly asking for their stuff. 2. I saw the problem as less of an issue until seeing how many people it upset today, because I'm so used to it from so many studios doing it this year and last year in other communities where the ship by dates are even longer, and then the delays dump in on top of it, making it even worse. But this does need fixing 100%, with either longer expected ship dates to cover on the site rather than whatever the factory tells her, or a faster method to ship and more people on board. I'm open to actual future solutions in the comments below too. Few people will remember Ophidian had huge production troubles in the past. This was different because it was with the products themselves rather than delays. People would call them Dan mats because so much ink would wipe off, and one mat literally said Dan out of Ophidian. At the time, I would not have them as a sponsor for this because a quality product couldn't be trusted to get there, and I didn't see any changes heading forward with that. To me, that's the ultimate end with an art piece's quality. Later, Jim Arg stepped in. Ophidian really turned around and stepped up their game, branding, experience, and they refreshed their name. In this case, the quality products ones people are happy with are getting there, but they're taking a long time. That was before, among other issues. But now seems to be the last looming issue, and steps are being taken on or working on stuff like this. Like I said above, I'm used to that, but I get in the Yu-Gi-Oh community time is constantly changing card prices, situations, and other such things. The experience is also part of the purchase. There's a reason customer service is so important. That pace continues over here, and I should get it when it says shipped as happen. But when it's this repeated, I do get why people are upset, and heavier disclaimers should be that delays may happen with items. A date that 100% is more certain it will be there by and able to be boxed up, shipped, or more workers brought on if the environment possibly allowed. 4. I don't plan to do any knee-jerk reaction to this. I'd honestly rather find solutions and fixes. Any constructive criticism, ideas going forward, and actual solutions I would love to hear down below if you made it this far. And of course the popcorn's probably already flying by the time you've read slightly smiling face.